What's up, guys? It's Risky here. Welcome back to some more Farming Simulator. Today we're going to be continuing our little house lot project. So today we got the little dump truck. Probably going to be trying to load the logs up into the back of this thing, transporting them somewhere, and then dumping them. I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. And then we got the skid steer here with the brush grabber on there, the brush claw, and this little stump grinder. That's what it's called. And you know, the trailer. It's working. It's working so far. It's a little bouncy, but we're going to ignore that. So I'm just up here at the gas station right now. Stop for some fuel and a little soda pop. Yeah, we're going to get on the road now and head over to the spot of the house lot. Location of the house lot, I should say. And today we're going to be cleaning up that area. Yesterday's video, or whenever the video was posted, the last video of this, we did the clearing. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. That way you can follow along with this series. I think it's going pretty cool. I got some good ideas in mind. So, yeah, we're going to get to the job site, and I'll pick up with you there. Alright, just pulling up to the job site here today, and I'll go over and show you what we did in the last episode of the the house lot clearing video. Let's head over here real quick and just check it out, see what's going on, see how much we got to do today, and then we'll go unload the skid steer and the stump grinder and all that stuff and get it all chopped up. So I do got to chop this one up with the chainsaw. That's not that big a deal. If there is any like super big logs that I need to chop up with the chainsaw, I will do that as well. So we don't really have too much here. I honestly thought there was going to be so much more. So it's really not a lot, and thankfully we had the feller buncher, so it kind of just piled it up for us. So we should be able to grab, you know, 2 to 3 logs within one little grab there if we get lucky, because I know it's kind of finicky on Farming Simulator. It doesn't really work out too well with like the cranes and stuff like that and the log grabs. It's a little difficult, but we're going to try and get it done today. I'm going to try and load it into the back of that truck. If I can't, then I'll just go and find somewhere out there in the woods to throw them, and then we'll chop them up for firewood one day, maybe for this winter or something like that. But yeah, enough rambling. Let's go over here and unload the skid steer, and I'm going to probably detach the trailer and pull the truck over here, and then, you know, once we complete the job, I'll hook it back up and, you know, pull the skid steer with it and stuff. Of course, gotta figure out a way to let go of the stump grinder. Probably just kind of shake it out. Yep. All right, that'll work. We'll just sit it there like that for now, and we'll park this up here, and we're gonna go ahead and detach this, and I'm gonna pull the truck over there first. I think right there is a good enough spot for the truck. Now we're gonna get in the skid steer. I don't even know if that's gonna work, man. I think I probably should have cut the logs a little bit shorter. I know there would have been more pieces everywhere and more logs to pick up, but I think they would have been able to fit in the back of this truck. But I don't know. We're gonna see how it works. All right, we got one. See, it's so hard to grab a bunch, especially big logs like this. God dang it, I can't get them. All right, the trick is to go like this and then pull it like that, close it up, and then lift it up like this. That's the trick. And this thing looks substantially larger than the bed of this truck, but we're going to see if we can stuff it on in there somehow. Alright, unfortunately, I don't think this is going to work. So what I'm going to do is, instead of using the truck to take the wood off, I'm just going to put it in a pile of... I'll just put it over here out of the way. We'll just use it for firewood in the future. It'll kind of be a little bit of a win-win situation for us. You know, I wanted to take it off and take it to the lumber mill and get a little bit of money out of it, but I guess we'll just shove it over here in the corner and forget about it until we need it for wintertime. And I do have a log splitter back at the shop. Might come out here and put that to the test eventually. Don't know how it works yet. I've never used it. I just bought it at a like a yard sale type thing, but it had a bunch of tractors and equipment, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take that log splitter. So we might put that to the test up here soon. But I'm gonna get a couple of these stacked up, or not stacked up, but, you know, brought over there to the wood pile, and I'll catch up with you when I am done. Alrighty, guys, so I am finally done with all that. You have no idea how long that took. That is such a tedious process. I hope in the next Farming Simulator or whatever, they really help, or they really upgrade their, like, log fork and crane system, because everything feels so slippery, you know, like you can't even pick up a log without it just slipping out of the forks. Like, it's such a shitty, you know, it has like no good physics or anything to it. They really need to work on that and just revamp it. But I've been just sitting here like talking to myself in my head, just pissed off because this shit took so long, way longer than it should have took. You know, I tried to grab like 2 logs at a time. That shit didn't work. So I basically had to grab like pretty much all of these one at a fucking time, you know, driving back and forth, back and forth. And it takes so long to pick them up because it's just such a complicated process. But anyways, we are done. I'm going to go undo the log forks here, and we're going to attach the stump grinder, and we're going to get to grinding the stumps. And I might do some more like gravel work here. I don't know what I'm going to do next. But yeah, let's go ahead and head over here and detach this shit. Alright, we'll just sit this right here for now. We're going to hop out and undo the hoses, and then we can detach it from there. And we should be able to go up here. Even though it's like laying on its side, we should be able to grab it still. Come on, get up the fucking... Alright, there we go. Got it. Kind of a jank way, but it worked. Still need to connect those. And I don't know how to use this thing on PC. I've never turned it on or anything. So let's head over here and we'll figure it out. It doesn't look too complicated. So that goes that. Yep. Alright. Yep. Alright. And B turns it on. Okay, I don't think we'll need that. Alright, well, let's get started doing this. We'll come back and get that one in just a second. Alright, there goes that one. Sit over here and do these. You know, we don't have too many to do, so this shouldn't take all that long. But yeah, my plans for this little house lot here, I think I'm going to get rid of all these stumps, of course. Lay nothing but gravel out on this whole area, probably. Or some kind of material. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. And then we're going to get a house. We're going to find some kind of house to build. We'll place it here on this land, this beautiful piece of land. I'm going to put some shops around here, like little sheds to store like little tractors in and stuff like that. We'll put it up for sale. Alright, we only got a couple left to do, so that's good. We only got, it looks like, 4 left, so it shouldn't take too much longer here. But, man, this is actually kind of difficult using these with the mouse. It's really weird. I'm not used to it. I'm used to, like, the controller, but it's not too bad. I do like using, like, the loaders and the not really the loaders, but the feller buncher thing, like the Scorpion King. That felt really, really nice and easy on the mouse, I do gotta say. But I'm gonna finish the rest of these up. There's only 3 left, and then I'll figure out what else we're gonna do in this video. Alright, and we are finally done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the dump truck there. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use it how I wanted to. But, you know, nothing ever goes my way in Farming Simulator. But we're going to hook that thing back up to the trailer and load the skid steer back up. And I think I'm going to spread some kind of material out over there just for, like, the building area. And I'll just show you guys kind of, like, what we have to work with. And then probably in the next episode, we're going to bring some buildings up in here. Probably a mobile home or something pulled up in here. I don't know. We might build a pretty nice house. Depends on, you know, what kind of funds we got. Just depends on what the, you know, the house places that we can search for houses to buy. Just depends on what they have to offer, pretty much. Let's do that, and then we can do that, and we'll go connect to this thing. But that's it for the skid loader today. We're not going to be needing that anymore, so that trailer just does not look right like that, but it works. And I think I'm going to spread some kind of material over here. I'm going to look and see what we got to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread some kind of like sand in the area that I do have to like work with, you know? And I'll touch it up like once we're kind of finished with this place. Of course, I'll make it look really pretty. But for now, this is just kind of like an outline showing me all the area I have to work with, pretty much. It's kind of just what I'm doing here. So we got a good bit of property here to work with. I might set up some fences, you know, put a dog house, a pool. I have some pretty cool ideas. I can't wait to actually start, you know, putting buildings down and stuff like that. Just gonna make it look so much cooler, because right now it's just a piece of land with nothing on it. But it is pretty cool. I think this is a cool project. It's a pretty cool series. I don't know if I'm gonna continue the farming series like I did. I just don't find so much interest in farming in this game. I know it's Farming Simulator. I kind of just find interest in doing other things other than like just planting crops and then harvesting it, and planting crops and harvesting it, and just doing that over and over again to make money. I kind of like doing these type of things, you know, just kind of out of the ordinary, just creating houses, house lots, stuff like that. It's really fun to me, and it makes the game a lot more fun. But actually, this is beach sand, so I'm actually going to change this to material to something else. This ground looks more like this, you know, like if you pulled out a bunch of trees and tore up the ground, I feel like the ground would look a little bit more like this dirt instead of friggin' sand off the beach. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense, you know. All right, well, that's that. It just looks like some mud. I guess we spread out here some dirt. We Got a bunch of boot tracks out here. Been out here walking, working around, you know. Oh, crap. All right, let me finish. Let me do this real quick. All right, I got that taken care of. That I don't even know how I missed that thing, but yeah, I probably should have cleared out these trees too, but we'll work around that. I'm gonna definitely plant more trees just to kind of fill in like the weird spots and put some kind of like, you know, I might make like a little mini garden or something over here. I have a lot of ideas, man. I can't wait to show you guys what I have in mind. But thank you so much for watching this episode. The next episode, we're gonna be working on actually putting down some buildings and, you know, making this place look alive. But thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a bunch, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.